What's up, everybody? It's Monday, May 19th, and we're kicking off the week right. It's the Goldy Hour. Fitness, games, motivation, all kinds of fun stuff coming your way. So welcome, chat. Welcome, everybody who's here to just have a good time. And listen, we're gonna talk about training. We're gonna do a weekend recap. We're gonna look forward. We're gonna play some Mario. It's Mario Monday. May play some Mario Kart, may do some speed runs. Who knows what we're doing, but we're here to have a good time. So first, before we dive into everything, make sure that you subscribe, like this channel, all that good stuff. A lot of work goes into this, and every time you hit that like button or subscribe or whatever you do, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So, having said all that, it's Monday, and we're going to get our motivation on. So, let's get that motivational kickstart going. First of all, before we dive into all the exciting stuff that I have going on next week and leading up to that, let's recap the past week. Yesterday, I competed in a triathlon here in Fort Worth, Texas. It was only my second triathlon of the year, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't really know how it was going to go. I kind of went into it with a I don't really kind of care attitude. I really didn't know. It was something I signed up for kind of last minute because some of you know I'm training for the July 12th half Ironman or Ironman 70.3. I'm going to be competing in my home state of New York. I'm going to Lake Geneva to compete in Ironman Muscle Man, it's called. So I've been training that endurance, longer distance type stuff, and I didn't really know how that was going to translate to my short course sprint distance stuff. But let's take a look and see how we did, shall we? Here we go. We got it pulled up. So, if you actually, we don't have it pulled up. That's the Olympic try. Let's switch over to the sprint try where I came in third place overall. Look at that. There were 183 people in the race. I came in third overall. So, obviously, that training is working. So if you want to dive into some of the numbers here, let's take a look. So this race specifically was a 500-meter open water swim, a 12.5-mile bike, and then a 5K run. Each sprint triathlon, if you're unaware, is a little bit different. The distances are not exactly standard, but they are all within that realm. Sometimes the bike's 15 miles. Sometimes the run's 4 miles. Sometimes the swim's half a mile or 750 meters. Whatever it is, they're all pretty similar. So I like to say sprint triathlons are kind of like snowflakes. There's never two alike. You know what I mean? So going into the race, I don't mean to take this lightly here. So this is a lake someone actually passed away in a race during the CrossFit Games that were here last. I think it was maybe in the fall, towards the end of summer. I forgot when it was, but you just have that in your mind, right? It's one of those things where you don't want to think about it, but then when you're at the scene where someone actually did pass away from the swim, it's hard not to think about it, right? But it's only 500 meters. Had my wetsuit on. It's a sleeveless, so it's really easy to get off and on. Why not use the extra advantage? So the swim, I did 7 minutes and 42 seconds at a 1 minute 30 second per 100 meter pace. I think that's pretty good. For me, I'm not the strongest swimmer in the world, but some advice I will give you is that I always struggled. I was a sprinter in high school swimming. So the endurance stuff, a 500-meter swim is endurance to me. And one of my friends who is a professional triathlete, he said, Goldie, listen, you can't win a triathlon in the swim, but you can certainly lose it. So your race starts when your hand hits the land. That's what he said to me, and that's stuck with me. So I think about that every time. So, yeah, I probably could swim a little bit faster, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to bonk out, panic, have to hang on a kayak, or get rescued, pull out of the water. I'm just going to finish that swim and then go full go. So transition 1, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Now you may be saying, maybe that's a little bit of a longer transition time, but to be honest with you, like I said, no two races are alike. This one you actually run up kind of like a boat ramp. It's a boat launch. So it's not fast, right? It's an uphill run into the area, and then it's a pretty long run out of there as well. So in comparison, you can see I was 13th overall in the second in T1 in that transition. So again, not bad. The bike, I got to tell you, good God. First of all, it was pretty hilly. I've done this course before, so it's not like I was surprised by it. But I just seem to always have bike issues, and not mechanical issues. It's more technical issues with my damn bike computer. So this is my boy Toothless right here. You can see I still have my race tag on there. I was 139, and I get on the bike. Oh, first of all, actually, I forgot to mention this. I went and charged my my Garmin. I have a Garmin 935. I charged it the morning of the race. I was at like 15%, and I'm like, it's going to make it, but like, why not just charge it? I'm at home getting ready, you know. I forgot it. So that was one thing I've never done before, is forget my watch for a race. So I had no idea what I was doing basically the whole time. But I was like, you know what? I have my bike computer on my bike. So at least I'll know my miles per hour, my cadence, my speed. I have been having real issues connecting my power to it. I don't know why. I got to figure that out. But turn the computer on, and we're off, right? I do the flying mount, which if you don't know, I keep my shoes on the pedals of the bike. They're clipped in. You run, you throw yourself on the bike while it's moving. You take some pedal strokes with your feet on top of the shoes, slide your shoes in, strap up, go. Every second counts in a sprint triathlon. I'm going to show you why that matters in a second here. So basically the course was like a big square, almost maybe more of a rectangle, but neither here nor there. You get the idea. So I'm at about maybe 8.5, 9 miles, somewhere in that neighborhood. My computer on my bike dies as I make the final turn of the leg. I have another 3-4 miles to go. Computer dies, and then we got wind in our face. So I have absolutely no idea how fast I'm going, what my cadence is. I have a general idea of what my cadence is, and if you're not a cyclist, cadence is a big deal. It's your rhythm, you know, how fast, how many strokes you're pedaling per minute. And I basically was just flying blind that last 3-4 miles, but to do it at a 21.2 mile an hour pace, listen, I got top 10 overall in that doing that. So again, I will take that. I was very proud of that. I completed the flying dismount, which I think is a little bit harder than the flying mount. So while you're kind of cruising to the transition area to transition from the bike to the run, you unvelcro your shoes. And I'm going to show you. This is what the shoes look like, right? So they're Velcro. So you keep them nice and loose like that. So you can slide your foot in, and then you slide it over like that, and then you're good to go. So imagine you're pedaling on the bike. You get done, you reach down, you lift it over, and then you slide your feet out, and you have these big loops in the back so you can grab it. Well, the flying dismount, you take both of your feet out of the shoes, do some pedal strokes to fly into the transition area. You sweep your back leg over the seat between your foot that's on the pedal, and you're kind of riding side saddle. And then when you get to the dismount line, right before you jump off, not missing a second, and then you run with your bike down into the transition area where you throw your bike on the rack, put your shoes on, and then you're off for the run. So the flying mount, the dismount, is a bit of an advanced triathlon move. I would suggest trying it, though. Getting comfortable with it, because you can really shave your time off. The transitions, T1 and T2, is where a lot of triathletes lose a lot of time. And if you perfect, you don't even have to perfect it, but if you're just doing it, it does save you a lot. And I'm going to show you, I had prefaced it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to show you in a second why those seconds count. And then the run. The run is where I personally excel. So it's a 5K, like I said. I did it in 1923. So if anyone's ever run a 5K, you know anything under 20 minutes is usually an accomplishment. It's a pretty hard thing to do. You know, layer that on top of I've been already running or working out for 45 minutes at that point, kind of redlining that heart. So a sub 25K. After all that, I'm pretty proud of averaging a 6:15 mile. Second fastest 5K on the day at this triathlon. Now, I'm going to show you why all of those things that I talked about, those trips and techniques, why they count. Because take a look at this. Fourth place, finished in 106.26, and fifth place finished in 106.29, meaning I beat them by 7 seconds and 10 seconds. So, like I mentioned, every second absolutely counts, and those flying mounts and dismounts, I think, made the difference in my race. So, that's the race I had this weekend, and I wanted to share that with you because it's exciting stuff. I was really looking forward to getting it out of my system, kind of getting the jitters out because I'm not saying I'm planning on it, but there is a chance I go to the Multi-Sport National Championships in Omaha, Nebraska, the first week of June. A bunch of my friends are doing it, and I've done it every year. And with my job, there's a little bit of uncertainty on whether I was going to have to be available or not for that this weekend. It just got confirmed I'm not going to have to be. So we'll see if I can make that happen. But keep your eyes peeled for any news on that because we can make some fun content there. It's a good time. So just kind of going back to, the motivation, kind of exciting part of the day here. Big exciting week. This is some that I've had circled on my calendar for a while. We're going to be going to Buffalo, New York, my hometown, on Thursday. I'm going to land in Buffalo Thursday night because we're going to be running the Buffalo Half Marathon on Sunday morning. And if you haven't heard, if you're new to the stream, you're new to the channel, the show, whatever, I'm going to be attempting to break the Guinness World Record for the fastest half marathon in lacrosse equipment. I already own the Guinness World Record for the fastest marathon in football equipment. If you can't tell, if you can't sense the theme here, I'm kind of chipping away at them. I like doing them for charity. I like community building events. And honestly, I like challenging myself to do nutty stuff because it gets you all fired up to perform at your best and try stuff you've never done. So, I'm going to be wearing Buffalo Bandits lacrosse equipment. The Buffalo Bandits are a National Lacrosse League team in Buffalo, New York. That's box lacrosse, indoor lacrosse, kind of like arena football. Like the NFL is to arena football, that's what this is to lacrosse. So it's an exciting brand of lacrosse. These guys are absolutely incredible. It's a lot of fun, and the timing couldn't be better. My Buffalo Bandits are going for a three-peat at the championship this Saturday afternoon, which means there's a potential that they win the championship less than 24 hours before I run in a Bandits uniform, breaking the Guinness World Record. So, or at least attempting it. I'm not going to count my chickens because it's hard. It's hard to run. But the timing just lines up great. I'm really looking forward to it. I love Buffalo. I miss it. It's my hometown. Obviously, I'm rocking Texas, though. We're here in Dallas. But that's what I'm really looking forward to. So my buddy Mac, he's going to be trying to break his personal record and qualify for the Boston Marathon. And his age group is wildly difficult to do. He's trying to hit a 250 on the marathon. So me and him are going to partner up for some fun content leading up to that. It's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. And we stream every Wednesday together, so stay tuned for that. Tune in on Wednesday, usually around 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. This week is going to be a really good one because it's our last one before we head out and do our race, head out to achieve our goals. So we're going to be talking course breakdown, fueling techniques, and kind of last-minute thoughts about what's going through our head. So I just kind of want to, shift gears here a little bit. Keep sticking on the momentum theme, though, and motivation. It's kind of all in that same universe. I have a thought of the week here, and that is that motivation fades, but momentum multiplies. So what do I mean by that? I mean that motivation isn't always there. When you see the greats, when you see people achieving really incredible feats of athletic achievements, or even in the academic arena or the artistic, whatever it is, your motivation is not consistent. it's your momentum that keeps it going. And it's like a hockey stick. It's the compound effect. Just showing up and doing it every day is really the majority of the battle. I'm not motivated every day. I did a race yesterday where I emptied the tank. You know, you saw those times. A third overall in a race. I did not half-ass it, okay? Now, do you think that I wanted to wake up today, hit the gym, swim 3,200 yards, and do a functional fitness HIIT training class? No, I certainly did not want to do that. I woke up not dreading it, but definitely not feeling like I wanted to do it. But it's the goals that keep you going, and it's the momentum that really carries you to those accomplishments. So motivation fades, momentum multiplies. Remember that, and remember what that means. And if you're, hearing that for the first time, let me know what that means to you. Does that resonate with you? Do you disagree? I'd like to hear your thoughts. And then, chat, if there's anybody out there, if you want to chat, what's one thing that you're aiming to stay consistent with this week? I think with goal setting and achieving things, you need to have them incremental, daily, weekly, monthly, semi-annually, annually, yearly. Do everything with intention, make goals, and kind of check those off as you go along. So, what's one thing that you're aiming to stay consistent with this week? I want to hear. Drop them in the chat or comment if you're not watching this live, and I'd like to hear from you. Now, it is Monday after all. We got the momentum, the motivation out of it. Let's talk gaming. Let's have some fun. So we're going to switch to the gaming portion of the day. And as you can see, we got Mario Kart pulled up here. What I want to do some different challenging, fun things with Mario Kart. So today, what I think we're going to do, let me switch this on the TV here. I always forget, I have too many damn HDMIs on my TV, too much stuff plugged in. I always forget what one is plugged into what. So give me a second to figure it out here. I got to cycle through them. 1 and 4. You think you'd remember that? All right, there we go. So we're gonna do it. Whoa, it's blasting. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's dial it down here, little bub. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go just straight up skilled racing on Super Expert. I think it's gonna be fun. Let's check. Let's see how we do here. So we're going to do that. We're going to do versus race. We're going to do that. I love my Koopa Troopa. I'm a Koopa Troopa guy. I'm a Koopa Troopa truther. And second of all, we are just weeks away from Mario Kart coming out. So if you're excited about Mario Kart coming out, let me know. Let me know what your favorite character is. A lot of these truthers out there are going to say, we don't like to see their maxis, they're called, where they like to be Yoshi with a certain specific combination of stuff to make you the best. Screw that. I'm out here to have fun. All right, let's go hard comm, all vehicles. Let's go. We're going to play for about 25 minutes. Let's go 6 races because we're going to switch over to Mario Maker 2. We're going to go custom items. You know what? We're going no items, hard. Just straight up skilled race. Oh, actually, we want to go random courses. Let's do it. We're going to have fun here. And fun fact, I've never done this before, so this is going to be a real test of skill. I mean, you can't have any wrecks, basically. It's just straight up skill here. Here we go. getting to those 10 coins is going to be more important than ever racing like this. As I miss all the coins. There we go. There's a 3-bagger right there. All right, we're at 10. This is almost like time trials. You're racing time trials, which is kind of cool. Ooh, that was close. That was tight. We're just cruising. We're putting on a little clinic here, folks. You trying it? Woo, baby. Boom! How about that? Love to see it. You know what? I'm going to switch the description here. We're going to throw it over to Mario Kart. There we go. Update. Boom. Toot toot. That one was a little bit of a false safety net, I'd say, because you can't fall off that last one. You can get hit by a car. This one you can. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, you can if you try the trick at the end, which obviously we're going to try. Woo! Just made it through there. Okay, I see you, Peach. I'm not trying the secret. No reason. No reason to risk it for the biscuit there. Oh boy. Oh, that was stupid. I thought it would launch the ramp there. It's alright. We're still cooking. Ah, there we go. There we go. We finally hit it. Third lap's a charm. Beautiful. Wow, they were right behind me, though. That was a lot closer. That one was a lot closer. 2 down, 4 to go. Okay. A little Rosalina Ice Palace action. Inkling Girl coming in hot. These coins. There we go. I am so excited for the new Mario Kart to come out. It's going to be amazing. It's open world. Ridiculous. I got so excited. I got an email from Nintendo and I thought I was off the waiting list. And it said, you're still on the waiting list. I'm like, well, don't send me that email. It's like, we're letting you know you're still on the waiting list. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have thought you'd knock me off. So why are you sending me this? My nose is itchy. Beautiful, guys. Ah! If I had a mushroom, I could have got there, but no items. Those little jumps like that make a huge difference when there's no items. Ooh, almost lost control there for a sec. Alright, feeling good. Woo! All right. Are we going clean? I sounded like Porky Pig there. Are we going clean sweep? I think we're ready for I forgot what it's called, Mario Kart World Tour. What's it? It's not World. That would be stupid. Ooh, I like this one. Oldie but a goodie. Oh, you son of a gun. I like hitting the cones. Oh, yeah. Coins, money. Ooh, I need one more. There we go, there it is. I like the music. we are flying. Waiting to get that purple boost. Woo! Two races to go, folks. 2 races to go. We're going to do a Super Mario Maker 2 Super Expert speed run, and then we will close this out. Whee! This one you can fall off. Let's go. These shrooms make me nervous. Okay, no falling off. No falling off. Here we go. Oh, God, that was close. Oh, no. Okay, woo. Around the Goomba. If we fell off there, that would have been an L. We don't like those L's. All right. Last one. Last one. We might go for the... This is for the clean sweep. Didn't think we could do it. Didn't think we had it in us. I'm not counting any chickens, though. Clinic. Okay, that was a great first lap. We gotta do that 2 more times. Bring it home. Bring it home. Oh my God, that was close. I started drifting before I landed. That was not smart. Last lap. This is it. Come on, baby. Come on. Finish strong. Ah, I forgot to jump. Oh, shoot. Okay. Nice recovery. Nice recovery. That's it, baby. Woo! All right, folks. The clean sweep. Who would have thought? They said it couldn't be done. All right, folks. So we're going to switch over. We're going to do a Super Mario Maker 2 Super Expert Speedrun. We haven't done one of these in a while, and you know what? We're going to have a fun time doing it. So let's go. We'll see how this goes. I haven't done one of these in a while. We'll have to pick, we'll pick, I don't know what kind of theme. So, caveat to the Super Expert Speedrun, I don't know how to do wall jumps. So, take that information with you for what it's worth. Let's switch the game we're playing here real quick. Super Mario Maker Deuce. All right, update that. Do 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 do. All right. Got to filter that out. So we like to go detailed search. And we go Super Expert. We'll go within 90 days. We'll do some new ones. All right, let's see what we're working with here, folks. Let's see what we're working with. Ghost Short Speedrun. A 1.41 completion percentage. 149 clears, 10,525 attempts. Let's go. I forgot to see how long it is. Ah. Okay. Ah. Ah, okay. Okay. This one we can do. We can do this one. You don't run into icicles though, that's stupid. Here we go. Okay. Ah, I forgot to jump. Maybe that won't make a difference. Well, that will. Ooh, barely. Okay. I mean, we're close to the end there. There's, what, 16, 15 seconds left there? We're right there. Ah! Jump too late. Jump too late. Too early? Too late? I don't know. There's too much going on. Oh my God. I did it again. All right. This is the time. This is it. I have a feeling. Nope. That's embarrassing. This is it. This is the time. Oh my God. I'm thinking about it too much. I'm thinking about it too much. Shake it off. Ah! That was it. That was it. We got like right to the end. We got right to the damn end. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh my God! Those damn piranha plants. Ooh, that was close. Oh my God. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. You get to see the frustration behind the scenes. Everything has to be pinpoint accurate. Oh my God. That's the first time I've done that. New way to lose every time. Okay. Oh my God. I need some support here. I need some words of encouragement. I'm getting angry. Not really. Let's go. Come on. Let's go! A little rusty, but hey, it's better late than never to get it done. Happy Mario Monday out there, everybody. All right, so that's a wrap on that attempt. What is going on? Our remote's not working. There we go. All right. The good old-fashioned just beat it until it works. All right, so we're going back. We're going back to full screen. So, I don't know if there's anybody in the chat out there. This would be the time that I typically would, put out some questions, some Q&A time. So if you do want to join me on Mondays, I will be streaming every Monday at this time. But anything you have like triathlon tips, if you need help setting up like a stream or any content creation questions or any ideas that you have that you want to see, bounce them off of me, I would love to. One of the things that I'm really excited about announcing after this lacrosse attempt I'm doing is I'm partnering with a very, very, very large fast food chain that is American-based for a marathon. And we're going to be calling it a Mick Marathon. So piece together that. But I have a meeting next Friday with them to set that up. So I'm always doing fun stuff. And I want to do a series of videos on my YouTube channel talking about, doing fitness challenges, no matter how big, no matter how small, no matter how crazy you think they are. I'm going to do them. It's going to be a lot of fun. And any questions you have about like how I balance everything that I do in my world, I'm more than happy to talk about that. But there's no one talking, so we're not gonna do a Q&A session, and we're coming up on that hour anyway. But basically, this last time we're gonna take to wrap up and talk about what's coming up this week. So Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday with my boy Quade Milligan, aka Mac. We call it Wildcard Wednesday because you never know what's gonna pop up. Luigi, how are we doing? Good to see you. This Wednesday is going to be a lot of fun because we have been training our absolute asses off for this race coming up on Sunday. I'm telling you, every ounce of energy that we have put into this attempt. So he's going for a Boston qualifying time of 2 hours and 50 minutes at the marathon. I'm going to be attempting to break the Guinness World Record for the fastest half marathon in lacrosse equipment, and we're going to break down everything that you want to know about what we have, what's going on behind the scenes, getting ready for it. We're going to be talking about it on Wednesday. So, I appreciate it, Luigi. Yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up. So, share the stream if you enjoyed this. If you're watching this late, make sure to comment what you're thinking. If you have any responses to anything that I've said, please let me know. And share the stream. Honestly, it makes a big difference. A lot of effort goes into this. Scheduling it, planning it, doing it outside of work hours and everything that I got going on. So I really enjoy sharing my passions and motivations with you out there. So I'm going to close the day with a fun, motivating, kind of go get it. Because, hey, listen, today's Motivation Momentum Monday. It's Mario Monday. All kinds of stuff going on. So start your week like you mean it. We'll be back stronger, funnier, and faster tomorrow. Let's go. We'll see you. Check it out from Dallas, Texas. It's Goldy. Thanks for stopping by.